G'day punters, welcome back to the MacBet Early Move where we preview a Brisbane race on a Saturday. John Mcleod is joining me as always. John, how you going? It's a wet week. It's finally fined up a bit and we might be able to have a bet.
Yeah, it's been a while. Even on that Betfair lay thing, I should have been putting in a lay for today, but I don't know a bay from a grey. There's nothing. There's no fields for us, no races, no nothing that we know about. So we're just going to have to let it slide today. But yeah, we've got races tomorrow probably. I'd say at Ipswich, and then backing into Doomben, which is going to be an interesting track, that one, I think.
For sure. And there's that theory about grey horses that they go good on the wet. That might be a bit of a mug punter theory, but geez, can't forget slow hands in the last on Saturday. Geez, that was pretty good.
Yeah, unfortunately I stuffed that race up personally because I wanted to bet in the run, and because I thought it'd be a fair way back, so I thought you're going to be able to get good odds about it.
Yep.
You know, whatever the market was at the time, I was thinking, okay, if it was $6, you're going to get $8 or $9, in the run because you're going to be back in the field. But then Stewart got him into the right spot, and you having to take $4, and I waited too long, and I only just won on it. So I was just absolutely filthy on myself after the race because it was just the right horse, and especially when he got into fifth or sixth, it was just a bet, a good bet. But mentally, when you know it was $6 and you got to take $4, you're thinking, oh, I'll just wait a bit longer. But really, you just got to forget about that. And it was such a big difference in the position it was going to be in, or I thought it was going to be into what it was. It was just a plus, so it was hard. It was just painful, but, we got it right. And hopefully everyone, won something on Saturday, so it was good.
That would definitely be the biggest hurdle, I would think, of being a pro and doing what you do is just the mental game. That's just everything. In the run, you got to make a decision very quickly. I'm happy the units come out in the morning, and we all got on it. Well, it might have been $7 or $8. So you had a unit on there, so that was a really good result for us. So I'll just run through the results. We're about square for March overall. NRL just losing a little bit early doors. Teams coming back. I'm sure there's a couple of excuses there, but I've had a little chat with Corey offline. He said there's a stack of value in this round, so I think he's pretty keen to bet, which is good that he's still got his confidence, and we'll see how he goes there. But for the year, we're up 148 units, 13.5% overall, 19.8% in Queensland, and if you're doing $100 units, you'd be up about 14k, 15k, which is really good. So. Obviously, we're not going to recommend how much anyone should bet, but if you're sort of following like that, your subscription's absolutely paid for.
Yeah, that's big. 19%. That's huge. I think I've said this a fair bit. The pros, if they can get anywhere between 5 and 10, we sort of try to get around the 10% mark. That's where we're sort of trying to get, and but to get up around that figure. It's fantastic, and I know my results have been really good over the last 3 months. My personal sort of betting, and so hopefully we can keep it going. And
for sure.
And Tom's been going good, so everything's been kicking along well.
It's going great, and his lays of 2 from 2, which is fantastic as well. We'll try and string 3 together this week. That's been really fun to do with him. But yeah, we're at Doomben on Saturday. We're going to look at race 4. Rail in the 0.5 position, and no surprises here. The track is a heavy 10. How are you going to play it?
Well, I think it's going to be one of those tracks that'll be very sticky because we've got really good drying weather today, and if the same thing happens tomorrow, this track Doomben, it does dry out pretty quickly, but it's going to be gluey, and so you really need fit horses. Even though the track, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to a soft 5 or something around there, just because, just the way this track drains. And I think you just need a very fit horse. Get away from the fence, I would say, after a little while. But, that's not 100% sure either. But, at that rail, usually when there's a little bit of rain around, it does go off and they come a bit quieter.
I'll run us through the market for race 4 over the 1350 metres. Bundy and Coke is our favourite at $3.90. Tara Jasmine's there at $4.60. Clearance sale $5. Nikki's Spirit $7.50. Better Get Set is $9. Rolling with the Flow 11s. Criminal Defence 11s. Hot Escort 14s. Tumbler Ridges 20s. And Marla Jane is 31s. Let's start with the favourite here. Bundy and Coke. James Orman on.
It's done a good job, this preparation. It's gone from a maiden, straight through to, winning. I think he's won about 2 or 3, and the horse has gone good. But I just think, the 420 or whatever it is, I think it's just short enough for mine. I think there's a lot of chances here. I think, all of the favourites are there, but they're no good things, that's for sure. And I think there's just some value in a few others. Bundy and Coke stepping up to the 1350, I don't think that's too bad, but I think there's a lot of chances, as I said.
The next one there, Tara Jasmine, around the $4.60 mark. Leah Kilner on.
Yeah, up from New South Wales. It raced the other day at Eagle Farm, and I thought it didn't go too bad. But again, it was just a so-so run, and they've got a $4.60, and I think that's short enough as well. It's got a bit of a tricky gate too. She's going to have to make a decision early to get around them. If she sort of hesitates a little bit out of the barriers and waits a bit, I think she could get herself in trouble. So just because of the jock, I think you've got to take a stand on it for sure. I'm not saying Lee Kilner's a bad jockey, because as a 3 claimer, I think she's been doing a good job, or she rides not too bad. But when the bad gates are, and she got these 3 claimers, and they've got to make the right decisions, that's a worry, and I think this could be a problem for her tomorrow or Saturday.
Okay, and I can see one you've got quite short here. It's the O'Day runner, Better Get Set, currently $9.
Good odds. I think the other day it was in the worst part of the track, and then it got out to the middle behind a lot of runners, which was, he just didn't probably get out far enough, and didn't get enough clear running. And he's going to the 1350. I can see it parking probably 4 too wide and getting a nice run, and $9 is really good odds. We've got it around the $4 mark. Could have it a little bit longer. I've given it an improvement, which I think it deserves. So if I don't give it an improvement, it's probably a $6 shot. Proves, around the $4 shot. So I'm happy to throw something on with the odds, particularly because of where it's going to get to in the run.
Okay, and Nikki's Spirit, $7 currently. Is that maybe one of the other chances?
Yeah, Nikki Spirit's got a chance, but again, it's going to need luck from the bad gate. It's got the better jockey on it. 1400 when we backed it a couple of starts ago at Eagle Farm, I thought it was a touch disappointing. That's its as far as it can get. And so on this gluey track, from the bad gate, if he's actually got to have to use it up a little bit, it could be a little bit of a problem for it. So it's another one that we've got it a touch short of the market, but I haven't actually heard it from the gate yet. So it'll probably be at $7. We've got it at $5.50 at the moment. I'll probably get it out to around $8 mark. So it's it's nothing special. I do think a horse that's complete a blowout horse is Criminal Defence. It's the best horse in the race. The problem is it's going to have to come from last in a race where there's not a heap of speed. So, but if this track is playing like I'm thinking, probably come away from the fence and really making it like a 1500 metre race, because it's bluey, well, it's the one that's going to be powering. So, the 2 horses I'm looking at back are the 6 and the 7 here. I just think one up on the speed, be there, and the other one, if they overcook it up front or do something, they shouldn't have been, well, then Criminal Defence might power over the top of them.
For sure. So that is our early move for the week. Better Get Set and Criminal Defence at $8.50 and $12 respectively. Would you flat stake them both, or full stake one, half stake the other?
I'd say it'd be that. One, I'll probably be putting 1 unit. Oh, we don't bet in half units anymore. So, it'll either be 1 and 1 or 2 and 1. It'll be something like that. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow on Saturday, I'd say.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. And so you're out to Ipswich tomorrow. Gold Coast is still on Saturday, but you'll be at Doomben, of course.
Yeah, I'll be at Doomben. I'm just not sure about Ipswich tomorrow. I've got to go to a doctor's appointment about around lunchtime, which is a bit of a pain because I thought we had no races on.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they switched it, so it's a pain. So I
can't do much about that, so that's all right. But yeah, guys, if you do want to get the audio, head to macbet.com.au. Any weekly and monthly subscriptions will receive a pre-race message from John, usually from the yard when there's no doctor's appointments, and we'll get an update on how the horses look, how the track's playing, and what the market's doing as well. And in addition to that, you will get our NRL stuff from Corey, which is great.
I'm going to test something on Saturday too. I want to test going back to that yard. I'm going to do the audio as well. But then after the audio, I'm going to try to actually paste my my yard comments and all that sort of stuff as well. And I just don't know whether Tom will be able to do it or myself. It'll be one or the other. But we'll be testing it on Saturday to see what the timing is. I'm just a bit worried that it might get a bit too late because I know with the audio we're around the 3 to 4 minutes from jump, and then by the time I copy and paste and get everything done for the yard, it might be getting down to the 1 or 2 minutes mark, and that might be too close to jump time.
Yeah.
But we'll see. A
little bit hairy, but we'll go for a test run this weekend.
Yeah, just let us know what everyone thinks of what they think of it. I know I put it through on last Saturday or last Sunday. I gave an example sort of thing of the last race, how it would look. So if everyone wants to say it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think it's a positive, and the more information you get, the better.
We're always open to suggestions. Thank you, John, for your time. We'll speak with you soon.
All right, James. Cheers, mate.
Thanks.